Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Now it's Hazard. Pinches it off him. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I mean, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
And it's Beckham. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Rooney. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Played into space. Oh, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Hazard. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Park Ji-sung. Nicely shaped cross. Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve, and get fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents...
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And Messi!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
He has found the way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neuer claims it, and the danger passes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Park Ji-sung powering forward here. Roberto Carlos. Rooney, who's set up one goal so far. Stood up well to him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Rooney simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Tchouaméni. Caceres. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he has been fouled there. Rijkaard gets it clear. And that's a throw-in. And it's Tchouaméni.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good spread. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mohamed Salah. Number 4, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 19, Yamal. Number 18,
Barcelona
Mbappe.
looking to pass their way through. White.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nicely spread. And it's Scholes. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hazard. No foul, says the referee. And he's there to get it away. Rodri. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Request for support for our charity.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans. When you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball driven towards the far post. Keeper's dealt with that. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's the throw. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. OK, it wasn't exactly a classic.
He's got full! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're quick to get it back. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Cáceres. Cáceres lofted in. Oh, important interception.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
David Villa. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. And this is Batistuta. And here's Messi. Koundé. Chouameni, Rodri, Scholes, now it's Batistuta. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for the run. Big chance! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be
There
now.
will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard. Oh, this is a very good run. And we've reached half-time. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Stood up well to him there. Threads one in. Del Piero. Adams goes sliding in. And it's Bellingham. Conte. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi goes short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Del Piero! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a sharp pass. Chelsea finding their passes. Scholes. And here's Del Piero. David Villa. Great chance! Goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper could reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Batistuta.
So, time for
Coming
changes
on the
on
field
both
is
sides, actually.
Number 18.
That has
Mbappe.
certainly made things interesting.
Substitution in progress.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chelsea really will have to throw everything at this now. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's been played through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe!
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Del Piero. He's tried one! And again the keeper stands strong. Koundé. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Turns and goes. There's the shot! Cleared without complication. And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. That pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This to go one up. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Goal! After 6 minutes is number 10, Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah!
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Mohamed Salah!
White. Spread out to the left, and the counter is on. He has found the way through. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Hazard. And it's Scholes. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's going to be another throw. Looking for options for movement. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Van Basten is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cannavaro. Odegaard. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Chouameni. Oh, red, nice interception. White. Scholes. Here's Chouameni. Scholes. Oh, that's well spotted. White. That has not gone well. Now it's Scholes. That is ended up in no man's land. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for the run. Mohamed Salah, brilliantly cut out. Great chance! Deftly away. And the pass is intercepted. Ødegaard tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. It's anyone's ball now. Messi. Scholes gets it clear. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Time.
That has been cut short. Can he get it through? Messi is in a really good... And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neymar picks it up out wide. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Scholes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Boca Juniors needed that. They really needed... Oh, terrible pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Koundé, that's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Now, can they get him away? Almost an hour gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. He's dealt with that well. Oh, easy pickings there. Chouameni short-changes him with that pass. Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Scholes. Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. Played out to the right. And here's Scholes. Pedri, looking to play him in. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Knocks it into space. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a lovely pass. Now it's Neymar. Oh, cracking ball. And that is masterful defending. Great vision. And this is Mohamed Salah. Picked out brilliantly. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control. Scholes.
Batistuta.
Oh, really good feet. Cannavaro. And they win it back again. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
2 minutes has been
An
indicated.
uncompromising challenge. And he should have made it 4. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. De Ligt wins the duel this time. Scholes looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ball has bounced loose now. Hazard with the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Nagatomo made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, good-looking ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Madrid have reclaimed it. And it's Conte. And this is Puskás. He's looking wide. Costa Curta does well to stand firm and defend it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne, chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cáceres. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. De Bruyne! They want to be quick to recover this. Mohamed Salah. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Cannavaro. Puskás. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Hazard. Coming on to
Whistle
replace
goes,
him is
and we start the second half.
number 21, Danielson.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Scholes. Rodri. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mohamed Salah has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Scholes. Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He stands tall and strong. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, goes for a shot! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mbappe. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's being urged. Bale! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. A probing pass. It's a searching pass. Nagatomo charging forward down that flank. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, super ball!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Look at the space here. Great chance! They've scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid have taken the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. That has not gone well. Scholes. Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now this, and the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Now there's, he's gone for goal! Too close for comfort. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It's a searching pass. Well, that had them. Oh no, what has happened here? He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Puskás. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Danger averted for now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rodri makes the interception. Conte, and it's Cruyff.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well read, nice interception. Rodri, Puskás, still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Chouameni. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So it's been even so far.
Any opinion you'd like
Which
to
way will
express on the
things go in
first
second
half?
Well, simply
Fouls,
put,
of course.
Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Nagatomo. David Villa. Chouameni. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Threads one in. De Bruyne. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Villa. And this is... it's Bale! And that's off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
Decent chance! They've done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's been cut out, well played. Conte, that's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Bale. He's having a shot! Oh, denied, brilliantly.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, important interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Madrid finding their passes. Might be danger here. Koundé deals with that There's the shot! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Griezmann duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has a look up. Out for a throw.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Scholes. Nice looking ball. That is good alertness.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Conte. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thought? And so the calm before the storm. A game
Hello,
this
everybody,
so
and welcome to
engraved
today's
into sporting
match.
history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here.
I think this man, Albertini, will be key here, Peter.
Well, they don't call him the metronome for nothing.
No, he's a tactical mastermind who controls the tempo of the game and gets the team on the front foot with great distribution.
Baresi. Van Bouten. Van der Vaart. Puskas. Azar. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Juli. Puskas. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Hazard. That's very neat. Caceres. Albertini. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now it's Forlan. Azar. And it's Scholes. He shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Van der Vaart. Now it's Forlan. Van der Vaart. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And Juli. A probing pass. Juli is wide and looking to get onto this. Ball is over the line. And it's Albertini. Van der Vaart. And it's Albertini. It's come backwards here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage,
So
but
it's been
certainly not
even
devoid
so
of
far.
action.
Which
It is
way will
0-0
things go in
here
the second
at
half?
half-time.
Ours, of course.
And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he's cut it out. Van Bouten. Albertini. Played out to the left flank. That's Maldini. Serginho looking to get on the end of this. That's tidy. And that's gone loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Forlan. De Ligt makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on it.
Oh, smashing header! We've got a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Albertini. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they...
It's Forlan! Yes, it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where...
Decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Forlan fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Puskas. Forlan. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Mbappe!
Added minute has been indicated.
Costa Corta. 4 extra minutes added on. That's a cute ball. It's played through for him, and he's picked it up out wide. Neuer gets his gloves on it. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
This is
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does.
So welcome. So welcome. So welcome. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good ball, good... Fantastic! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players...
There's the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played into space out wide. He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get free. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. And it's Zakaria. Pedri. Now it's Van Basten.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Here's Zakaria.
There will be
And
1
here's
minute
Messi.
added time.
David Villa. They've won a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Mohamed good effort, and it is right on half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take
I'd
some
like to
risks
draw
now
your
to
attention
try
to
and
the
get
screen
back in
right
this
now
game.
for information on our
It's easier
shuttle
said
bus
than done,
service.
as we know.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on to replace
So off we
him
go
is
once more.
Number 7,
Well, I think they have to be positive
Substitutions
despite the
taking place.
scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack.
Goes for a shot! Now, oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Zakaria, who does have an assist to his name. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Zakaria. Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mohamed Salah being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Swept in. Adams gets rid without sophistication. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Look at the space here. Big chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Pedri. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and this is Messi. Scholes. It's a searching pass. Neuer comes out and deals with it. Vinicius Junior. Can he latch on to this? Howson. Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. He's found the way through. It's Salah! And yes, it's there! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from
2
here.
added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Caceres. Oh, it's played into the area. Good read, needed to be. Nicely spread.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Out towards the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's the keeper's ball. And that's been won straight back. Kokchu. Endrick. Scholes gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now, can they get him away? Hazard receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Distributed tidily. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. He's someone who's featured heavily of late, in a good sense, of course. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes!
Monaco really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Conte. Now it's Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Played back, threads one in. Fernando Torres. Torres! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better,
There will
Peter.
be one
Yeah, there's the
minute
old
at a
cliche
time.
about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
I'm afraid to tell you that
Reflections
we're
on the first
expecting
half?
traffic to be
Well,
heavy
both
after
sides
the
would have
final whistle
expected
today.
a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. Scholes, who's set up one goal so far. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass somewhat off target. He is through here. It's Salah! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Into the channel. They've won a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Endrick. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The ball has bounced loose now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Real chance! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid take the lead.
It's so often the case with goals.
And a chance! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Mohamed Salah has it out wide, and oh, what a climb! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Has been indicated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
That's the end. They are pumped, boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible.
He's got tall, and it's come back out to him. Goal! The breakthrough strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He can run onto that. Raul, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball has bounced loose now, and it's Hazard. Griezmann, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Raul, looking for the run. Hazard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Haaland! He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland! Mbappe! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Real chance!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Bellingham. Raul. Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello attendees, this
The
is
midway
a
point of the
Lost
game.
Children's
Well, Peter, I'm just
announcement.
thinking of
With
the best
father
way
of
to
a boy
describe
in the
that.
green
Frantic,
backpack, kindly contact a
frenzied.
nearby member of staff.
It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's in a good position here. Oh, he's been... Mbappe! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Climbs up big. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good read, needed to be. Mohamed Salah. And it's De Bruyne. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Takes it. Up he goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's burst through! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri, and that's been intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe is onto this. And he's played it back. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. Danger averted for now. Turns and goes back. Rodri. Mohamed Salah. Here's Rodri. Great vision. Fernando Torres. Dixon. And it's Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. Raul making good progress on the right-hand side. Raul, lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! And that is as far as it goes. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Oh, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game is... Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has been slung wide. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
Decent chance! And he's done it! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Albacete finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, there's the clearance. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. Now it's Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Wirtz. Forlan. And this is Forlan. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Albacete with the corner. There first. Gets his head on it! Denied by an instinctive save.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played into space. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Now it's Raul. Belletti. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Schneider. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a threatening ball. Chance, surely!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tchouaméni into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Raul. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees, this is
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Coming on the field.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Substitution.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Albacete can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking for options for movement. Albacete are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Corner number 2 then. And across. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chouameni. And it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's Hazard! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Is number 18. Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's through here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. In by Messi.
Well played and well cleared.
It's gone for a throw-in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with him.
And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.